Before you step into 2026, the UK is being warned snow, ice, and freezing temperatures could change everything overnight.
Welcome to Power and Policy UK, your source for the stories shaping Britain's future. From government decisions to real-world impact, we break down what's happening and why it matters. As the countdown to New Year 2026 begins, millions across the UK are being warned that celebrations may unfold under icy skies rather than fireworks-lit warmth. A yellow snow and ice alert has been issued, signaling a sharp and potentially disruptive cold snap that could greet the country in the very first hours of the new year. While many are preparing for parties, travel, and family gatherings, weather conditions may have other plans, bringing snow-covered roads, freezing temperatures, and hazardous conditions to large parts of the nation. Forecast models indicate that a mass of Arctic air is pushing southward, colliding with moist Atlantic systems and creating the perfect setup for snowfall and icy conditions. Meteorologists say this pattern is particularly concerning because it arrives at a time when travel volumes are high, public transport schedules are strained, and emergency services are already stretched by holiday demand. Even light snowfall could cause significant disruption if it coincides with freezing overnight temperatures, leading to black ice and treacherous surfaces. Northern regions are expected to feel the impact first, with Scotland, northern England, and parts of Wales facing the highest risk of snow accumulation. However, forecasters warn that southern areas should not be complacent. As temperatures drop rapidly overnight, even regions that escape snowfall may experience widespread ice, especially on untreated roads and pavements. Early New Year's Day journeys could become hazardous, particularly during the morning hours when temperatures are forecast to be at their lowest. The yellow alert does not mean extreme weather is guaranteed, but it does indicate a heightened risk of travel disruption, power outages, and minor damage. Authorities are urging residents to stay informed, plan journeys carefully, and allow extra time for travel. Gridding teams are on standby, but rapidly changing conditions could make it difficult to keep every road safe, especially in rural and elevated areas. For many, the timing of this cold snap feels familiar. The UK has seen a growing pattern of volatile winter weather in recent years, with sudden shifts between mild and severe conditions. Experts suggest that these fluctuations are becoming more common, driven by changes in global weather systems that disrupt traditional seasonal patterns. While snow in January is not unusual, the speed at which temperatures are expected to drop has raised concern. Airports and rail networks are closely monitoring the situation. Even a small amount of snow can lead to delays if it affects runways, points, or overhead lines. Passengers are being advised to check travel updates before setting out, particularly those returning home after New Year celebrations. Road users are also being reminded to carry emergency supplies, including warm clothing, food, water, and fully charged mobile phones. The cold snap is expected to bring nighttime temperatures well below freezing in some areas, with wind chill making conditions feel even colder. Vulnerable populations, including the elderly and those experiencing homelessness, are at greater risk during such spells. Charities and local councils are activating cold weather plans, opening temporary shelters, and urging communities to look out for neighbors who may need help. Energy demand is also likely to rise sharply as households turn up heating to combat the chill. This surge comes at a time when many families are already facing financial pressures, making the cost of staying warm a serious concern. Officials are reminding residents to use heating safely and to be mindful of fire risks associated with portable heaters and overloaded electrical sockets. Meanwhile, farmers and rural communities are keeping a close eye on conditions as sudden frost and snowfall can impact livestock, crops, and supply chains. Frozen ground and icy lanes can make it difficult to move animals or deliver feed, adding another layer of challenge during an already demanding season. Despite the warnings, some are welcoming the prospect of a white start to the year. Snow-covered landscapes and crisp winter air can bring a sense of calm and beauty, especially for those able to stay indoors and enjoy the view. Social media is already buzzing with anticipation as people share memories of past snowy New Years and speculate about whether this one will deliver a classic winter scene. However, meteorologists caution against underestimating the risks. Even picturesque snowfall can quickly turn dangerous if temperatures fluctuate, causing melting and refreezing. Slips, falls, and vehicle accidents tend to rise during these conditions, putting additional strain on healthcare services. As New Year's Eve events approach, organizers are reviewing contingency plans. Outdoor celebrations may need adjustments, and attendees are being encouraged to dress warmly and prioritize safety over spectacle. Fireworks displays are unlikely to be affected directly, but icy access routes could pose challenges for both staff and spectators. Looking ahead, forecasters say the cold snap may linger into the first days of 2026, though confidence decreases the further ahead models project. Some scenarios suggest a gradual easing of temperatures, while others indicate that wintry conditions could persist, with further snow showers possible in certain regions. For now, the message is clear: stay alert, stay informed, and be prepared. As the UK steps into a new year, it does so under the watchful eye of winter, reminding everyone that nature still has the final say. Whether the first sunrise of 2026 reveals snow-dusted streets or simply a bitter frost, the icy start serves as a powerful reminder to approach the days ahead with caution, resilience, and a little extra warmth. You've been watching Power and Policy UK, where policy meets everyday life. Stay informed, stay prepared, and join us again for the next story shaping the UK.